Good morning, guys. Mark Angelo here. Hope you guys are doing well. I been reading some studies, particular study done by Henry Ford, um, which I'm assuming is the same Ford company that makes cars, and also hearing about the company Kodak, who is now given money um, to produce chemicals to make inoculations for the current pandemic. Does that not create a little bit of a in most of you? Why are these big corporations that have absolutely nothing to do with science or the medical field given these types of responsibilities, or even a platform for that matter, or the ability to experiment with people's health? Why all of a sudden this hydroxy drug been given such a platform? Usually, before you make such a bold statement, as many in the so-called group, there's a particular group of doctors. Let me see here if I could find the actual um, name of the group of doctors, who, by the way, some of them are not even licensed and have sketchy practices. Um, the one in particular who has been like the front runner with it all and very vocal, Stella Emanuel, has been quoted to mention really iffy things, like the use of alien DNA, or that if you have dreams of being intimate with something of another world, that's how you end up getting all sorts of complications in your cervix and so forth and so on. I mean, just claims that are off the wall. And we are to listen to individuals like that versus Anthony Fauci or any other real reputable doctors. Kind of makes you wonder, what is going on with people's minds nowadays? They're being influenced too much by politics, influenced too much by religion. It's very perturbed. Now, the group of doctors, just like American frontline doctors. I mean, talk about political. America's front line. Because everything is catchy. You notice everything that the leader of this country now has to have some sort of catch, some sort of like one-liner to bring people in. It's all mental warfare that they're causing population. They're like really trying to program you and getting each other to fight, because that's divide and conquer. Although both parties pretty much serve the same master. It's a really deep rabbit hole. But it's like we keep coming back to this particular medication, whom, by the way, has a lot of side effects, as do most pharmaceuticals, because it can never really appease the proper protein makeup that our bodies have. It can't mimic it completely. It might address one particular molecular component and leaving out others, which is what causes all the side effects. So, a particular doctor claims they have cured. And by the way, the FDA has problems with people saying something is a cure. So I don't understand how they're getting away with all of this, because basically there's a lot of treatments out there, but very little quote unquote cures for anything. So we've got to be mindful about what we're believing and what we are being exposed to. And we also have to like try to keep it at bay, this constant fighting and bickering with one another. Somebody may trigger you, but don't allow that trigger to become a full blown drama case. And that's what I'm seeing throughout. I mean, people can't even say anything without people getting all upset about something and then making a big ordeal. I mean, it's like, you don't agree with what people say, move on. Same thing goes, you don't agree with what I say, move on. Nothing to see here, folks. You know, it's life is too short, and you would think that people would learn from the past. We've had issues of these sorts in the past. You know, we follow instructions. We try to do the best that we can. No, but instead, now we've made everything political. Everything is, if you wear an apparatus in your face to prevent the spread, it's become political. If somebody promotes a particular drug and they're promoting it for their specific what's the word I'm looking for? Benefit, money wise, political wise, then everyone takes that and starts to mudsling. That helps absolutely no one. This is a time to unite. This is a time to reflect. This is a time for peace. We have way too many wars going on. But the bottom line of all of this, it's about money. It's all about money, the root of all evil. And if we continue to live the same way we've been living throughout the centuries, we're going to continue to make the same mistakes. Rome got wiped out for a reason, a good particular reason. If we continue on this path, the same thing is going to happen to this country. We need to stop being so political, so patriotic, so cynical, and start working together for the greater good of this planet and each other. All right, guys, I love you, but remember to always love yourselves too. Bye-bye.